Hi guys. There we are. Any long-term viewers will see that there's no webcam. I think I'm going to stop using the webcam because it makes my eyes tired, and don't think anybody's really going to miss it anyway, so yeah, that is the reason. I can't hear any game volume. No, I can hear it now. Right. Okay, pause. There we are. Here. I will. I know. Paul, maybe I'm getting too old, Paul. You know, the blue light shining in my face. It's not. Makes my eyes very tired, so that's why I've stopped using it. Yeah, I'm glad somebody will miss it. Anyway, how's you? Don't cry, Paul. It'll help him, Mark, if you come on the voice chat. You'll feel better if you come on the voice chat, buddy boy. God's sake, I'm trying to hold the friggin' the cable for my microphone. It keeps bloody falling down. Well, I'll find a wee box. That'll do, that'll hold it. Can't join voice chat today, I'm afraid. What's the reason, Mark? Get a wireless headset. Babysitting the dogs, right? Are you not near your computer though? Like, is it not? What's the difference? Because the dogs aren't going to be that demanding. I assume they'll be very quiet. I mean, I'm babysitting Casper. He's just chilling under my bed. Is my character nearly dead? Is nearly dead. Playing as your favorite character, Mark? Mighty Mouse. Dogs. They don't really. You could come on if it gets too much. You can then go off. Or you can do that thing where you mute the microphone whenever the dogs start being noisy, but I wouldn't think they would. I think you're just making excuses, Marky boy. Oh no, I got mixed up. I thought Mark wrote that message, but it was Paul that wrote that message. Dogs go with. Don't give Mark any excuses, Paul. Mark's the type of guy that if you give him an excuse, he'll run with it. So. Maybe he's... Microphone is in our house. Ah, right. That's okay. That makes sense. You know what you need to do, Mark? You need to buy another microphone and have one in Hugh's house and one in your mom's house. So then, no matter what house you go to, you'll have a microphone in each house. I know that microphone I sent you was quite cheap. I think it only cost about $15, so it wasn't. It's not like you'll be breaking the bank or anything. think if Jill came on the voice chat, you'd be like, oh, I wish I had my microphone. Then I could speak to Jill. Oh yeah, Mark, I've seen your little message. I need to read out. No, he'd go get his microphone. I need to read out Mark's little announcement. What? For some reason, he wrote it on Jellybean's server instead of Warden's server, but he wrote, "Today we are all going to say goodbye to a good friend, a friend who has been here for us and will always be in our hearts. So without further ado, we say goodbye to the original Grey Warden server." And then before that, you've all decided to do that little rank command to show who has the most free time. Based on how it ranks you based on how many messages you write. And of course, Jellybean is number 1, probably because she posts the same GIF every day. She's the number 1 message. That's the reason why she's a number 1 ranked on my server, because she writes that bloody GIF every day. I need to see where, like, if I go to, I'll just quickly, if I type rank in my server, let me see what I am. I'm second, which is fair enough. Not even first in my own server. Because Jellybean and her obsession of GIFs. I know that, Mark. You were the original, and the rest of them just copied you. I'd expect that from Angel and Jellybean. I think Warden was probably just bored and copied. I don't know. So I've been sort of trying to teach myself Unity. Do you know the game making engine? I used it when I went to university, but they didn't teach it very well, so I'm just since I've been off this week, I've just been trying to teach myself it, but it's gonna be a long road. Since I work full time, it'll probably take a few years. But I'm thinking that's my next step, because I'm getting a wee bit bored. I don't really make the videos that much anymore. I make videos now. It's on my bucket list, Paul. I'm not gonna make like the next blockbuster, you know, like AAA game, but I'm hoping to make, you know, a game that's good enough to be on itch.io. Do you know the website? It's a website people upload their games to for free. It's called itch.io. Something good enough for there. It's just something on my bucket list. It is. So I'll just so it's, yeah, they have on the website, they have all these small goals that you do each day to help teach you. So as I say, I don't have that much free time because I work full time, but with the time I have, I'm hoping in a few years' time I'll eventually be able to make something. You want some serious views, just get an iPhone and don't be biased. That way you'll have the Apple fanboys and Android fanboys on your side. Well, you can, I know you can make games for Apple and Android without having to actually, well, you make it all on the computer, so you don't even have to own those devices. And you tick like a box which says compatible with Android and iPhone, and it essentially does all the work for you in that regard. But I wouldn't be buying an iPhone I think my mom has an old iPhone lying around, like the iPhone 5S. I don't even know what age you were at the time, Paul, that came out. I'm talking about a separate topic. Oh, you're talking about views on YouTube? No. I don't know. That's like a completely different. That would be a completely different YouTube channel. That'd be a technology channel, so you'd be better just making a separate YouTube channel rather than adding it onto my existing channel. It was released into you were 7, yeah, I suppose. You would have been old enough to use it. Marky boy, I'm stuck in this game. Do you have any ideas what to do? Ye fountain of all knowledge. If you're still there. But he's not here. I take it you have no interest making videos, Paul. Walkthrough? When I was 7, I had a Nokia. It didn't even have a camera that would split the planet. That would split the planet in half if you dropped it. Oh yeah, those old Nokia phones. I wonder if I still have mine. It's like very I don't even think I have mine anymore, but when I went to university, I still have the little Nokia phone. I'd never had a smartphone until I was 21. And Marky boy didn't have a smartphone until he was like 18 or something. So we were quite late bloomers to the smartphone craze. I used to have a wee Nokia, a wee burner phone. There's only one way I can think of going, but it's a very difficult route. I'm not free enough to make YouTube videos, but that would be a dream. I'd like to be famous for a bit. You don't have time now, but whenever you I didn't have time to... I didn't start my YouTube channel until I finished university. I was 24 whenever I started whenever I published my first video. So, and what age was I when I was 22 when I graduated from university, so yeah. You can just do what I did, just finish school, go to university, and then when you finish university, you'll have more time. Marky boy's all the time in the world, but there's no chance of him making a YouTube channel. Yeah, as long as I didn't have to be a shell. You know, like I wouldn't like to be a YouTuber and lie. You know, like saying all these mobile games are great even though they're shit. You know, I'm not that type of person. If I could make a YouTube channel doing what I wanted to do, then yeah, I'd do it, but it's very difficult to do. It's the American dream, like it'll never happen for most people. Ronnie Pickerton is famous and does not have a YouTube channel. Who's Ronnie Pickerton? Or Pickering? I'm thinking of Carl Pickerton. Oh, let's see. I need to Google that name now. Road Rage Driver Ronnie Pickering. Okay. So he's famous for being a road rage driver? Okay, That's a pretty random comparison. Guy I know started making YouTube videos. Last time I checked, he had 200 subs. Now he has over 8K. Yeah. Well, I suppose I just make YouTube videos on what I want to make, but that doesn't get me many views. But I don't know. I just see YouTube as a hobby. So I do. And that way I'm not disappointed by the low views. The key of YouTube Shorts, a lot of views. I've actually released a few YouTube Shorts on my channel. Not really. The problem is I myself don't really watch shorts. I watch a few, but they're not. I mostly just watch, you know, normal YouTube videos. So it's very hard to make something. It's very hard to make a video that you wouldn't really watch yourself. You kind of have to be into it. Something is kid friendly. Kids are dumb enough to rewatch a video instead of downloading it or just jumping to the part they like. Yeah. When I was a kid, they would always rerun SpongeBob SquarePants, and I would always watch the same episodes over and over again. The kids are like that. I don't know why. Asked by Baby Shark has more views than Despacito. What's Despacito? I don't think I've ever watched Baby Shark. I've heard of it, but I never watched it. No, what's Despacito? That's like a music video. Oh, that's Justin Bieber. Oh yes, I remember that. That's Justin Bieber's. I think that's the only song Justin Bieber's sung that I actually like. I used to work with a guy who was a big Justin Bieber fan, which was really weird. And I says, why do you like the song Baby? It's just him saying baby over and over again, but he couldn't answer me. I said, well, I'm not trying to make fun. I generally want to know what you like about the song, and he couldn't he couldn't tell me why. That was interesting. Used to. I hear Casper. I don't know if you can hear Casper on the microphone there, but sounds like he's having a wee nightmare. Oh God's sake, I messed up. No. I blame Casper for distracting me. Ah shit, I messed up. Ah, fuck's sake. This is... I wonder if this is the same difficulties what Cuphead would be like. Ah, fuck's sake, that was a dirty fucking trick that was. Baby's Justin Bieber's. I consider an old person being obsessed with old Justin Bieber a creep. Well, he was a few years younger than me. He was, what age was I at the time? It was a few years ago. He was in his early 20s, so he wasn't old. And he had a girlfriend, so it's not like there was anything sexual. Not that I know of anyway. I think he just liked the music for some reason. But he'd probably be in about his mid-20s now, I would say. He was very good with coding, so he was very good at writing programming code. I gotta do what Mark says and just look at what we walk through here because I'm completely stumped. Is Marky Boy still here? He's very quiet. I'm just looking at how we walk through here quickly just to see what I'm supposed to do. You can listen to that relaxing music while I'm trying to figure this out. What does he do here? Oh, that's what he does, right? Okay. I know what to do now. I'm here. Very quiet, Mark. Mark, do you like Justin Bieber? I don't know if you like him, Paul. I assume that you do since you mentioned his song. I need to remember what I'm supposed to do here. He's fine. Is that fine? You mean like he's fine, or do you mean he's fine? As in, you find him good looking? Wasn't made by Justin Bieber as a cover. Is it not? It's not one of the songs he starts singing Despacito. Oh no, I suppose I think Justin Bieber stole the. Oh, let me see. Justin Bieber must have stole that song. Hold on a wee second. Yeah, so Justin Bieber, FT, Louis Fonsi, and Louis Fonsi. So he must have, for some reason, Louis must have let him sing that. Just a meh, fine. Okay, fair enough. He's alright. It is interesting. Paul was saying it was creepy how if it was an older man, it'd be creepy him being a Justin Bieber fan, but most of Justin Bieber's fans are middle-aged women. And these middle-aged women actually do have a thing for Justin Bieber, like they're attracted to him. Which is really weird, because they're old enough to be his mother. It's interesting. Cover is a musical term for staying, yeah, I suppose. Though at least he got permission from the guy himself. Ah, fuck's sake. Marky Boy, is the mouse your spirit animal since you love Danger Mouse so much? you can thank our society that thinks mostly only men can be predators. I was actually I was speaking to my mom about that, and I was saying, she was going, oh, if Casper was a human, he'd be a children's nurse. And I was saying, well, the problem with that is men are seen as men who work with children. Some may see them as pedophiles. And he goes, no, Aaron, that's silly. And then she showed me in the newspaper there was a woman that got arrested for being a pedophile, but it doesn't change the fact that society does look at men like that. That's why whenever a kid in the street tries to talk to me, I just quickly say hi and try to escape, because I don't want to be seen in that light. There's Mark. Hey Mom, what you thinking? Oh, just nothing. I wanna fuck Justin Bieber. Mark, that's gonna be in my mind for the rest of my life. Well, Mark, that's actually a lot more accurate than what you think. You've hit the nail on the head there. That is what they do. It used to be teenage girls that I think somebody said it used to be teenage girls that loved Justin Bieber, but then the teenage girl. Then when the teenage girls grew up, they lost interest, and the moms discovered Justin Bieber through the teenage girls, and then the moms became the fans. So it's funny how it works. I bet you if Gel's very picky, but there'd be a chance you go, he's cute. I don't know why Gel's so picky. Is it like a overconfidence thing or something? I don't know.
Hello.
There's Gel. How's it going?
I just woke up.
You literally just woke up.
Yeah.
Every time we mention you, you always appear.
I know, I literally just got on here.
Yeah. I mentioned I wasn't sure if you thought Justin Bieber was cute or not.
Oh no.
No,
No. I don't even like him.
I was telling Mark, it used to be teenage girls that had a crush on Justin Bieber, and now it's the girls' moms that have a crush on. Because the teenage girls grew up and they lost interest in him, but then the moms kind of discovered him. Now they have a thing for him. It's Beetlejuice. We just say her name 3 times and she comes.
Hi, Mark. Oh, Paul's on here too. Hi, Paul. Hi, Mark.
Good for you, Jill. Also, good morning. Well, it's not morning for her. She's just she just
It's afternoon.
she sleeps in the middle of the day because you're doing the night shifts.
Mark, what were you going on about on my Discord about Warden's Discord? I didn't get it.
I just read that. I read that out like 20 minutes ago. Yeah.
Like what?
I'll read it in his voice again. Hold on.
Well, I read it. I just don't get it.
Oh, let me see. Everyone, today we are going to say goodbye to a good friend. A friend who has been here for us and will always be in our hearts. So without further ado, we say goodbye to the original Grey Warden server. He means, you know the way he has,
Huh?
you know the way he's deleting his old server?
Yeah.
That's what Mark's talking about, because I think he's gonna be deleting it today.
Oh really? I didn't know that. You didn't tell me.
Well,
I had to look to actually just see if it was
I
there
don't
or
know
not.
either. I'm just going by what Mark's written. Mark's probably kept track of it.
I probably should message Warden and be like, "Are you deleting your server? Because I know nothing about this."
Well, he's deleting the old one. The one you're using is still gonna be there.
Well, the only one I have is the one that's called Gray Team. That's the only one I got.
Then you won't notice any change. Hold on. Because yeah, you won't notice any change because he wrote, for some reason he wrote that on your server. You'd think he would have written it on the Grey Warden server.
Yeah, because the only one I have is the one that's called the Gray Team. That's the only one I got.
I think he just wrote it on your server because he knew it would get more eyeballs. That's probably why. And then of course you all had to flex your rank.
I remember because like a few weeks ago, not too long ago, I forgot he deleted his original one, and now I'm on the one currently. So I don't unless he's deleting again, which I'd highly doubt because he just recently did this one. So
no, it's the one you removed that he's deleting.
Okay, yeah. So I'm in this current one then.
Yeah. Paul says good afternoon to you, Joe.
Sorry. Hey, Paul. How you doing? It's been a while.
Mark says he can't come on the voice chat because his microphone's not in the house.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. Why? Who has it?
His first excuse was he was babysitting the dogs, even though the dogs are probably silent.
Oh.
I'm high schooling.
Oh, high schooling? Oh, okay.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts, Paul. Because whenever you leave school, you can never go back.
I'm alright. Just drinking my coffee. And I'll probably have pizza in a little bit after that.
Speaking of school, is there anything new with the veggie boy in terms of his education, or is it still?
He's still trying to get all caught up from his makeup that he's all freaking behind on.
Yeah. You could learn a thing or two from Paul, I think.
I bet you he's off to get his microphone now that Gel's here. Where is it at anyway?
Well,
or something?
Well, Hugh lives right next door to Mark's mom's house, so he could literally just he could literally just run into the next house and just grab it if he's feeling up to it, or. But he'd probably go, "Oh, I couldn't be bothered."
And I get on and I got like so many freaking messages. I was like, dang. And they're not actually all mine yet, really. I thought they were all mine. Like, oh no, they're from other Discords too.
Marky Boy wrote back, "Nope." Paul, I'm sure your grades are higher than Veggie's.
Oh, I'm sure they are by far.
Yeah. Veggie's trying to emulate Bart Simpson with his grades. He goes, "Mom, Bart gets IDs in the show."
I don't know.
Although Millhouse actually got worse grades than Bart, because one episode Bart tried to copied Millhouse's paper, and then the teacher went, "Bart, your grades are even worse than Millhouse's today." Is Bart gay? Oh, the jury's out in that one, Mark. I'd say so, says Paul. He was 16 before me, yeah, but I would say even though he's older than you, Paul, you probably would still be better at the studies. If you're both put into the same class, I still think you would do better. You just never shut it out, Millhouse. Well, Millhouse is obsessed with Lisa.
Yeah.
Creepily obsessed with Lisa. I'm surprised Otaku puts up with Veggie's lack of studying. Thought he would have put the boot down.
Oh, he yells at him and stuff.
And Veggie
Oh, he tries. Believe me, he does.
Veggie just doesn't care.
Apparently not.
I did ace my last physics test, so I bet it was pure luck.
Oh,
well,
there you go.
I wouldn't say it's luck if you aced it.
That's good. Congrats on that.
I was a very average student. I worked really hard, but I could only get the average grades, even though I worked harder than everybody else. And I know that because I was the only one that was studying, and the rest of them were talking amongst themselves. And then when I got home, my parents made me study a lot as well. So. Don't want to hear Otaku shout. He scares me. You think he's scary, Mark? You should hear my mother shout if you think he's scary. And I've heard Otaku shout, so I know the comparison. It was 5 questions. Fair enough. Well, take it as a win anyway.
Yeah.
Physics is a tough subject. Analysis. They say max you should study is 6-7 hours a day. At that point, your brain is technically fried. Yeah. Well, I was probably made to study more than that when I was in school. No, whenever you study so much and you start sleeping, and you start dreaming of studying, that's you know when you know you do it too much when that's happening. Well, some people are just better at studying than others. I was very bad at it, but I just I worked hard, but I wasn't very good at it. But I suppose on the plus side, I never got anything lower than a C. I got B's and C's. I think didn't you say Otaku did well in school?
Yeah, if I remember right, I think, yeah, he did. He said even though he did well, like, he didn't show up to, like, campus classes anyway, and then, like, he didn't even really have to do, like, any studying. He just kind of did well on tests anyway, so he said he was a good test taker.
He's a natural talent.
Yeah.
I suppose Veggie's probably gotten that cockiness from him, but he doesn't have that natural talent that Otaku has.
I don't know. I think he's just choosing not to do things. I mean, he can do things. It's just he's just I don't know.
That's Mark saying. I always dream I'm in my dad's house. Pisses me off. I have really disturbing dreams. Like I had a dream where I had to kill to survive, which was really disturbing. One of the creatures I had to kill at the end was a dog. When I woke up and I was I think at least it wasn't Casper.
Right.
Yeah. But yes, I just have really.
I just told my husband that.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was just saying, I just told my husband when I woke up, I had a dream about zombies and people were turning into zombies, and then other people were walking around with needles poking people so they didn't get turned into zombies.
Yeah.
That was my dream.
Well, no, these were real people. These weren't zombies in my dream.
I'm just saying.
I forget the other dreams. You know the way like you have a disturbing dream and then you forget about it whenever you wake up? But I just remember that it was disturbing, but I don't remember what it was actually about. Like that usually. It has to be a very vivid dream for me to remember it.
Yeah. I can remember the majority of my dreams, and then other dreams I'm like, oh, I forgot what it was I dreamed about. Must have been not that great of a dream. I forgot.
I think the dream I had a few days ago, it was that boxing anime because I was watching it so much, and then I had a dream about it, and you know when you watch something too much and you start having a dream about it, which was funny. So, Mark, I know you weren't really fond of your dad's house, were you? I always hated those dreams when I was in school, and I had a dream about being in school, and it felt so real, and then you wake up, and then you have to go to school again.
Yeah.
Those are the worst times.
I used to have school dreams. School dreams or work dreams.
I used to have dreams about my work whenever they made me do the extra hours, but since I'm back on normal hours, I haven't had dreams about it. Which is good. I was saying to Mark he should get another microphone since he switches between the two houses, but he's not gonna do it. He couldn't be arsed.
I thought you bought him one. Didn't you buy him one?
No, I offered to buy him one and he rejected it.
Oh, that's what it was.
He actually did buy himself a microphone, but he's left it in the house next door. I mean, if he wanted to, he could just go into the house next door and just grab it and come back, but he's not gonna do that. But I was saying if he had another microphone, one for each house, because the microphone only cost him $15. Like, it wasn't expensive.
Oh, okay. So he bought it and he hasn't used it. He hasn't used his new one yet.
No, he has. Whenever he was talking to you, you're playing whenever you're playing that game, Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. Oh, okay. Yeah.
He got it from then onwards, but it's just because today he's not in the same house. Mark, get a Blue Yeti breaking audio for only $170. No, even I wouldn't do that.
What is that? What's a Blue Yeti?
It's a microphone.
Oh.
I would buy it used. I wouldn't buy it for that price.
I gotta look at it up.
My microphone's as good as a Blue Yeti, and it cost me about $80. Oh, I got it used.
Oh, okay. I've seen those.
I got it used, but no, Mark's microphone's fine. So it is. Yeah. Like when he speaks in it, it sounds fine. I don't have an issue with his microphone.
They got different colors. Ooh.
No. Mark's not gonna pay extra money for colors.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Almost $200 for those things.
It's crazy, but that's what your PC has, Jill. Different colors.
Different colors on my computer stuff. Yeah, not a microphone. I still have a headset that's connected to the mic.
I just have an annoying blue light on my microphone. That's all. That's why I don't have the webcam on, because I'm sick of that blue light shining in my face.
Oh yeah, you don't have your webcam on.
Yeah, it makes. I noticed when I turned it off, my eyes stopped being tired. It was just making my eyes really, really tired.
Yeah.
I was thinking, why am I always tired when I'm streaming? And that was the reason. Needs a dog-proof microphone.
Yesterday I was on AK's stream, and we talked about just about random stuff, and then I finally went and got on his voice chat thing.
Yeah.
And the Discord thing, and then we talked. Then just as I was about ready to get ready for work, then Phoenix jumps on, and I was like, well, damn. I'm like, that's like the first time I've actually heard Phoenix's voice, and I'm about ready to jump up, and he jumps on. I'm like, well, what the hell?
Is that Phoenix right from Ace Attorney? You got the
I don't know, he goes by Phoenix in AK's Discord. But yeah, I was like, well, this is the first time I've heard his voice, and I was like, well, shit. Just as you jump on, and it's the first time I've heard your voice, I'm leaving.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, AK said he might, now that like his football stuff is over with, because he usually watches that like on Sundays. He said he might do like a chat thing where we can jump on voice chat and we could all like talk and stuff. I was like, that'd be kind of cool, but that's totally up to you.
Are you annoyed because AK never shows his face on his streams? Because you have a crush
Oh
on
no,
him?
I mean it's fine. I mean I know what he looks like anyway, so.
Do you think there's some women that are annoyed because they can't see his face? It's another way some of them have a crush on him.
Possibly. I mean, for a while I did kind of bug him about it. I'm like, when are you gonna turn like your camera on or whatever? And he just gave me like these reasons, and I just kept bugging, and then I just finally gave up. I decided to quit bugging him about it. So.
What were the reasons?
He just. God, I don't remember. It was so long ago. I honestly don't remember. I think it's because at first I thought it was like it's because he's like shy, but I don't remember if that was. I doubt that was the reason. I just think he. I don't know.
He doesn't strike me as that type of person who'd be shy.
Yeah, so it's like he's not. So definitely, I mean, if you want to see what he looks like, you just go over to his pictures on Discord, and there he is.
Yeah, that's true. The blue light is on the microphone and the webcam, but the difference is the one on the microphone doesn't bother me because I'm not looking at it, but the one on the webcam is shining. The one on the webcam is shining directly into my eyes, so that's why I've turned that one off. But the microphone one doesn't bother me because it's below my face. So that's the difference, Paul. I was also saying when you weren't on, Jill, that this mouse is Mark's spirit animal.
Oh.
Because he loves Danger Mouse.
Oh.
Can't you cover the webcam one? You can't cover it, Paul, because that would cover it's around the camera. So you can't actually cover that one. There's no way to cover it. Because it's literally like a ring around the camera. So there's no way to cover it up.
Paul, what year are you in high school now?
I think Paul's a year younger than Veggie.
Okay. I was just curious what year.
Who designed it? Paul, it's a Logitech C920. It's actually quite common. It's actually quite a common webcam used on YouTube. Logitech C920. Junior 11.
Oh, you're a junior. Yep, that's what my son is. He's a junior too. Okay.
Your son's probably 12th grade though, isn't he?
No, he's a junior. Technically, yeah. Technically, he should have been a senior, but because we held him back, so he's a junior.
So are they actually in the... Is Paul and Thing actually in the same year then?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So I was actually right. They are in the same class.
Yeah.
I bet you Paul's doing better.
Would doubt it.
Yeah. Remember, there was an episode where Bart Simpson had to be held back. He was held back a year and he was in Lisa's grade. And Lisa was annoyed because he was getting all the answers right because he had been in that year before. Although it doesn't...
I'm just looking at something.
What are you doing?
Well, I was trying to see what number the Logitech thing was. I think it was like one. Well, it's so small. They are on, but it's so dark I can't read what it says. What is it, 180? Something?
Are you talking about the one I mentioned?
No, I was trying to figure out what number I'm up. I was trying to see what number my Logitech camera is. No, I know it's a Logitech. I couldn't read the number because it's so damn dark. Oh, okay, yeah, what kind, whatever. No, I wanted to know what the number was, like, that's right next to the Logitech thing.
The number right there.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Is the resolution.
Oh, that's the resolution. Oh. Scared me, though. Said you scared me.
He's always lurking in the shadows.
What kind of porn you filming now?
I wasn't. Watching.
Get up in there. Jeez.
No, watching Arn's stream. Yeah, I know how that works, Paul.
I think he's explaining for me and Mark because it's we
I
we
see.
don't we
Okay.
don't follow the same.
That's right. Yeah, you guys are different.
We follow a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the C922.
Mm.
Oh, your one's a bit newer than mine then.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's slightly near. I don't think it'd be much. There'd be too much difference.
Mm.
I wonder if the difference in yours is it doesn't have that annoying blue light that shines in your face.
Mm.
Does yours have a blue light whenever?
What? Oh, no.
The camera is a C920.
Oh, okay.
That's the same as mine, C920.
Yeah.
So yours does have the annoying blue light?
Oh, yeah, but it's, I mean, it's not really that bright. Mine's not that bright, though. I don't think. Yeah, he says, usually he's got, like, his...
Well, the light on yours is face up to let you know the camera.
Oh, yeah.
What was he saying?
He was saying that the light on mine isn't made so that it lights up my face. It just lights up to let you know that it's on.
Yeah. Mine always stays on though. I wonder if there's a setting to turn it off because it does my hair now.
Oh, yeah, because mine only turns on when I stream.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. But when it's
Oh.
on for that amount of time, it starts straining my eyes. Maybe I just have very sensitive eyes. Because Paul was shocked whenever I told him that I got distracted. And there was like a light on my controller and I got distracted by it, and he was shocked at how easily I was distracted by it. So maybe I just have very sensitive eyes. Same way I have very sensitive skin, which the barber pointed out whenever they cut my hair and there was a red rash, and they go, "You have very sensitive skin." Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. So I feel stupid. So Paul, so like since you're out in Egypt, then you had like the same grade level thing as here in the States. Then I didn't know that.
They must do, yeah.
That's cool. Paul, he's from Egypt, and you know how like some countries, as far as like grade wise go, each place is like different. Some places, some countries, they don't go by freshman, sophomore, etc., etc. They go by different things.
Yeah.
Well, Paul's from Egypt, and
Yes, we know,
he goes
Jen.
by. I know. I'm explaining to my husband.
I know, but you already
So-
told him. You already told him. I think that's.
Anyways,
Yeah, go on.
anyway, so he goes by the same grade thing as here in the States. I just realized that.
Yeah. This is Paul. He's from Egypt. And it shows like these dancers doing the Egyptian dance and pyramids in the background. But that reminds me, Paul, you really need to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that was based on the main characters from ancient Egypt. I said that to you before, but you need to watch
Oh.
the
okay.
original Yu-Gi-Oh! Long ago, in an ancient Egyptian tomb, lay the Millennium Puzzle. It was bestowed to a young boy who was tasked to unlock its secrets.
Yeah, see, like our elementary, it starts kindergarten through 5th grade, and then middle school. We had middle school, so middle school it was 6th grade through 8th grade, and then high school was 9th grade through 12th grade.
Mark's probably jealous because we didn't follow the same system that you guys followed, because no way he's obsessed with America. Mark, I wonder if that was why whenever I went to the cinema with Mark, he would only eat at McDonald's or Burger King. Is that why, Mark? Is there like the American places? Or are you just a creature of habit, if you're still there? And Paul's written, not exactly. Our elementary school is 6 years. Our middle school is 3 years and high school is 3 years, but I believe it's 4 years in each in the States. Can you confirm that, Jill?
Well, the 4-year thing is about right. You know how I just explained it to you.
Yeah,
It's that.
fair enough. Mark's like, oh man, how come we don't have a middle school and a high school? It's like, Mark, you're not even in school anymore. Yeah, but still.
Why do you keep sliding off? Jeez.
You talking about me?
No, my cat's on my lap again.
I wasn't sure because my character kept sliding on down the thing.
Oh.
I never liked skulls, so I certainly don't miss it. Mark must be busy saving the world because he's not here right now. He has to do something with all that free time. I wonder if Warden hasn't been in the streams for a while. I wonder what he's been doing. I don't think he's been streaming for a while either, has he?
No, but I think he streamed like 2 different times during the week before he went to work because he was testing things out through Discord. Because he said that, you know, if there's ever times where like Twitch isn't working or DLive isn't working, where he could just stream through Discord and we could go on Discord and chat and watch him through there.
Yeah.
So he was doing like test kind of streams.
The last
And
stream
so,
I
yeah.
know about is the one where I heard he fell asleep a few times through it.
Oh yeah, he did that.
You know, like
Yeah.
I think that's a sign you should be you should be spending that time sleeping, not streaming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised because it's like Saturday now, and I don't know, maybe he
Just busy. He's usually quite busy, isn't he?
yeah. He's not. I mean, he has like the weekends off. He has Friday through Sunday off.
Yeah.
What if Mark is secretly an adventurer?
He's just his original idea superhero, and he works with Warden. Paul, I think Mark is the Riddler. Always send out clues for the Batman.
We don't need this. We don't need that. Who's afraid of the big black bat?
I think that was the Joker that said that. I don't think it was the Riddler.
Oh, my bad. Sounded good anyway.
Yeah, I think that sounds like something the Joker said. Now the Riddler's riddles are like really obscure, so they are, and they usually don't make sense. But Batman's able to find some obscure clue and figure them out. Perhaps my bat spray will reveal the location. Say something like that. So Mark blew up the dam and drowned the city's population. Yep, never. Who knows? I don't know anyone.
Actually,
I don't know
so
anyone.
I literally just typed that in to see who actually said that, and Google or Brave, whatever, actually says that the Riddler actually said that, and
Oh,
not the
did he?
Joker.
I thought it was something.
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that's
Riddler
int-
actually said that.
That's interesting. I wonder if the Joker ever said that as well. Hold on.
Yeah, that was definitely done by the Riddler.
What was the Riddler?
Of what I just said.
Oh, hold on. Something's came up here. Hold on. In the recent film, blah blah blah, the Riddler has yet to use the phrase "riddle me this," but instead a character who is the Joker is the one who says it.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay. Oh,
in Arkham Asylum. Yeah, so I suppose we were both right.
both right.
Because he said that in the Arkham Asylum game, that's where I heard it from. That's interesting. Mark's one of a kind.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be happy about me saying. That's true. I have to figure out what to do next.
You're a fish boy now.
Yeah. I think that gives me a clue of where to go next. There's like a water area, so I probably need to go there since I'm a fish character. If I can get there.
Trying to know what I was gonna say. Hold on.
Oops.
Oh, what did I look up earlier? Oh, so I mean, I was gonna say, speaking of fish, but they're not really fish. I just learned of two different, well, one's a type of alligator and the other is not, or is. But I just learned of two, anyway, one's called a alligator gar, and then there's another one's called a hybrid gar. And I never heard of either of those two, so I had to look them up to see what they were. And at first, the first one I was looking at, I thought it was like some type of alligator, but I was like, well, the nose is like way too long. But I had to look them up to see what they were, and I was like, oh, all right.
So what
I
was
never heard
that?
of either of those two.
One's an alligator, and what's the other one?
Oh, an alligator gar and a hybrid gar. So hold on,
What's a hybrid gar?
I'll read you both. All right, alligator gar. So alligator gar is, like, obviously it's like a type of fish, but it says the alligator gar is a ray-finned. Okay, so some of these words are really hard for me to pronounce, so I can't pronounce them. I'll try my best. A Ural halionfish, related to the bowfin and the Infraclus holosti. It is the largest species in the gar family and among the largest freshwater fish in North America. The fossils record traces its group existence back to the early Cretaceous over 100 million years ago. So that's what a alligator gar is.
I'm just looking at a picture of it. It's like
okay.
it's a fish that has like alligator teeth, essentially.
Yeah. And then a hybrid gar. That is a mix of a male alligator gar and a female long-nosed gar genetics. Says these fish are the rare species of gar in the United States. Says I like to make a big deal about it when I catch them because they are just so interesting. And that's all it says.
Have you ever seen those fish in your country?
No. No. That's what I'm saying. I've never heard of either of those two.
I don't think you'd want to make them.
No, definitely
It's,
not.
science. You wouldn't want to be in like the water and have one of those swim up to you. Be freaking trying to run away. Have you guys seen a liger? It's a mix between a female lion and a male.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've heard of it. I don't remember what it looks like. Oh, I need to Google it.
It's a bigger cat.
Go to Google Images here. If it'll work.
Yeah, one of those happened just to pop up on Facebook. That's why I was looking at it, and then I was like, oh, now I want to go what the other one is. So that's why.
There's the tiger surely wanted some variety in his life. Yeah. Let's see. So there's like a picture of female and male ligers. The male's just like doing a almighty roar at the female. And the female just doesn't really seem to care. I'll put the picture in the pictures part of my server. Let's put them on the server. It looks in that picture the male's trying to look really intimidating and the female's just doesn't give a shit. It's like, oh, I've seen it before.
Hello? No, I just did there. Hello, hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, yeah. I went to the picture wasn't popping up, so I went to refresh and I was like, oh shit, I think I hung up.
No, you still.
Sorry.
I thought you were talking to somebody else there.
No, no, I was trying to. I don't know why, but Discord for me, whatever, like the pictures are like they don't pop up, so I have to refresh it because I get like these dancing little squares. Sometimes I have to hit refresh, and I don't know what's up that all about, but whatever.
No, you never dropped connection.
Oh yeah, I see that now. It's like, oh crap.
I'm surprised Mark's not here because since his obsession with you, Jill, I thought that would have made him stay, but I didn't notice it. Stuff. I know Paul's talking about the lager. I know also, what is it, grizzly bears and polar bears were mating.
What?
How do you get Pikachu on a bus?
You Pokemon.
I don't know. Oh.
Did he say you Pokemon?
Yeah, he did.
That's a very, very, very old joke.
That's cute.
That joke was invented whenever Pokemon came over to the rest of the world back in the 1990s.
Oh.
That joke's like at least 20 years old.
No, that's the first I heard. That was cute.
I think they even made that bloody joke in The Simpsons.
Oh.
Biology. But yeah, the grizzly bears have been mating with the polar bears, and apparently it means that the newborns are not very good at adapting because they're not as good against the cold as polar bears are, and they're not as good against the heat as what grizzly bears are. So.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
When did they decide to start doing that?
Well, it was I think it's something to do with, do you know the way the polar ice caps have been melting, and it's before they weren't able to access each other, but since due to global warming, ice has been melting and the polar bears are being forced to relocate, and grizzly bears now have access to them, so naturally they've just started mating with each other. So that's why it's been happening.
I would think they'd be fighting or something because they're like different type of bears.
They probably are, but I think that it's like I suppose it's like say in Mark's case, Mark's in Ireland, he can't get a girlfriend, and all of a sudden these American women start coming over, and then all of a sudden he has a chance. You know, I think it could be something like that happening. If it's a black bear, you fight. If it's a grizzly bear, you play dead. If it's a polar bear, it's game over. The polar bears are the most dangerous. You wouldn't think it. You'd think by the name grizzly bear, you'd think that'd be the toughest, but no, it's the polar bear. See the size of their heads, it's ridiculous. Massive heads. That boxing anime I was watching, it's like the big dumb boxer fought against a bear and he won. He's like, I can't lose in a place like this, and he starts boxing the freaking bear's big head. And he goes, I just defeated a bear. can't fight them, can't outrun them. Unless they're in a good mood, you're gonna turn you into past tense. Well, according to the anime I watched, apparently if you run down a hill, bears are not good at running down hills. So if you're running down a hill, you can get away from it. Don't know if that's true, but that was in the anime.
Excuse me.
So bear that in mind. No pun intended there. Right? If you come across a bear and you see a hill going down, try running down the hill. And you might get away from it. Because they're not good at running down hills apparently. Where the fuck do you find hills in the pools? That's true. Well, I suppose I was speaking of any sort of bear, not just a polar bear. If you're in America and you came across a grizzly bear. There's no bears in my country anyway, so it's not something I have to worry about. I doubt there's any bears in Egypt either. I want that bear. I take it Mark's been ever present in your streams, Jill?
Once in a blue moon. Sorry.
Sort of ran out of things to talk about, so
Yeah.
Let's quickly find like a list of topics here. Overwatch confirms Jesus Christ is better at deflecting missiles than what? I didn't know Jesus Christ was in Overwatch. Oh, a player discovered a statue of Jesus Christ in one of the maps that can deflect projectiles. I thought they actually... I didn't think in our current society you'd be allowed to put Jesus Christ in a video game. This is the statue.
Mark just said, this Mark guy sounds interesting.
He does. It's funny if he went on the voice chat. Instead of hiding away in the corner giggling.
Oh, yesterday when I was on AK's stream before I jumped on the voice chat, we were talking about my chatting streams because, you know, I haven't done one in ages. And I was telling AK how, you know, when he chats, I think he does, you know, a better job than I do because, you know, I've attempted a couple of chatting streams and they've only lasted maybe 15 minutes or so because I can't think of any topics or so. And then he had mentioned I'd forgot about it, and I remembered after he told me, he said a while back that when I did a chatting stream, I think I had it for like, how many hours did he say? I think it lasted, I think he said like 4 or 5 hours. I was like, oh. I was like, now I kind of slightly remember that one. And he's like, yeah, remember because we all had a good time, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh. I kind of completely forgot about that one because I was like, it's like, yeah, I just, you know, I tried chatting streams and I don't know what to talk about. And then he's like, oh, you're good at it. You know, he's basically just trying to boost my confidence and make me feel better and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
I was like, well, I told him, I told him, I was like, well, for you, it just seems like it comes natural because you can just talk and talk and talk. And it's like, but for me, it's just like, I could talk for maybe like 5 minutes as far as for chatting, and I don't know what else to talk about. But if I'm streaming, and you know, I can stream and talk, but for some reason, I just can't have just like a normal chatting stream. And he's like, no, you're good, you're fine.
If you want to know the master of talking, Mr. Grey Warden of me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
He is, for sure.
He takes it personally whenever you say that, but I wish I could talk like him. I just and then he goes, how can you run out of things to say? It's like,
Well, it's possible, for sure.
it's not possible for him though.
Yeah, not for him.
Yeah. That's a talent. Now Mark's the exact opposite of him. Mark's like Mr. Quiet. Sometimes it's good to have Warden on because usually it's good to have Warden on because it means that whenever he starts talking, it means, oh good, I don't have to talk, I can have a rest. That is, you know.
Yeah.
Well, he does make the streams more interesting because he's quite entertaining. But it is he does what is it? It does give you like a break whenever he comes on. So. Unless it's a very rare occasion where he's tired, but that's very rare.
Oh, what are you gonna stream?
I think Paul wants to focus on his
Oh,
school and then university first, and then
Yeah.
probably.
Makes sense.
It'd be interesting seeing Mark on Paul's voice chat. Hello, Paul. How's the Egyptian current? It'd say something. It'd say a random fact about Egypt that he got off Google. That would catch people by surprise. Which I can't think of off the top of my head. Our upload speed is too shit for any sort of live stream. I know when I was your age, my internet was pretty bad too. We didn't get decent internet until I was about 20. You might get... maybe it's just because of your location. I know this is not a Google fact, this is something of personal experience. Yeah, I'm just guessing, but it's probably due to the heat of Egypt. Maybe you need to spend more to cool the equipment down. I don't know. Just guessing.
Paul, I have a stupid question. do you have a lot of Siamese cats over there? Because, you know, back in the days where, you know, they had Siamese cats where it was like semi-popular because that was like the thing.
In
Back
Egypt?
in the... Well, yeah, you know how, like, back in the Egyptian days, where they had, like, Siamese cats? I don't know. I was just curious.
Probably not. Casper would hate it in Egypt because he has this big fluffy coat.
Yeah.
We'd have to shave his magnificent coat, which he wouldn't be happy about. Even then, he would be panting away. Casper's quite delicate, so he probably wouldn't even survive in that type of heat. Maybe too much for him.
Cats, but not a specific breed. Oh, okay. I was just curious.
You have like many types of dogs. I take it you wouldn't have dogs with long coats. It'd be like they'd all have short fur coats. You know? I would be interested to see if Paul watched a few episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they refer to Egypt and see what he would say about it.
Currently in Cairo, Egypt, it is 60 degrees. That's not bad.
Is that Fahrenheit you're talking about?
Oh, Fahrenheit. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, that sounds quite cool. I suppose, well, Egypt does get quite cold in the nighttime.
In the evening, yeah.
Yeah, when it's daytime, it's very, very hot, and then at nighttime, it's a lot colder.
Yeah. And I think it's Sunday now over there, so it's like 12:09.
Yeah. Not necessarily. I've seen dogs with long coats. Right? Interesting. Also interesting. I'm running through like an Egyptian area. Is any of these? Have you seen any of these structures, Paul? In your country? Not just the pyramids, but the buildings. See the. We never go below 0. Oh, well, we do in my country, Paul. In the winter, anyway. In the winter, we go below 0. We've gone from Egypt to Ibiza with the volcano. Kinda. I'm going the wrong way here.
Wait, you have a volcano out in Ireland?
No, I said Ibiza.
What is that?
It's a different country. It's
Oh.
it's a Spanish-owned country in the Africa continent.
Oh,
It's
never heard of it.
it has like a volcano. It has an inactive volcano. I think it's inactive. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. It's like a small island, and it's because of that volcano. It's always very windy.
Oh.
The Great Pyramid can be seen from miles away, which is cool. You should visit it whenever you're an adult. Just like in the episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Whenever the archaeologists, the two old men, the archaeologists, go to the ancient Egyptian ruins. Just, I really want Paul to watch that show now.
How many pyramids are in Egypt now? Is there just one pyramid?
I would say there's plenty of them.
Oh.
There's probably, I'm gonna make a guess, there's probably roughly just under 100 pyramids.
Oh wow.
This is my guess. I know there's definitely more than one anyway. You're close, thought it was, yeah.
Oh dang. I didn't think there would still be that many.
Well, across the whole country, you know.
Oh yeah, true.
A lot of Egypt is just desert.
Right, yeah.
The Great Sahara Desert.
Mhm.
You wouldn't want to be stuck out there. Especially not me and my sensitive skin. I'm freaking burned to a crisp. Sudan is more actually the most pyramids in the country. Sudan. Is that like a city, I take it? Let me see. Sudan. The largest country in... Oh, no, it's a different country. Interesting.
Making pyramids sedans around 220. Oh, dang.
Or 118, 220. Oh, it's a country.
Do you still have, you know how like Arn's got that picture of that, oh well, it's gone now, but of that person or whatever that was? Do you guys still have one of those?
What picture?
If you saw it. It was on your game next to the on the pyramid. It was a picture of a person-ish. I don't know what that was.
On the game I was playing? On the game
Yeah,
I
on the game. Yeah.
I wasn't really looking, so I can't.
It was a statue. It was like shaped like, I don't know. I can't explain it. It was there though.
Right. Well, I'll keep an eye out if I run past it.
You did.
Oh no, there's probably a delay, so
Oh.
it's probably too late by the time you.
Yeah.
Shit. Right, let's see. Oh, you mean the human-headed lion?
Yes, that one.
Was it just
Yeah.
something of interest you're pointing out?
You know, I was just curious if there's still one out there in Egypt or not.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it
there,
is still there.
there probably
Oh.
is. I'd say there is.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's still there.
That's cool.
They had like theories about how advanced these civilizations were, like the Egyptians, like, because not everything was recorded. So for all we know, they could have like a very advanced civilization that was lost to time. Things they knew that we didn't know. The same with the Romans as well, because the Roman Empire got destroyed. So people theorized that there was breakthroughs they made that was lost at the time. It sucks.
I think it'd be cool one day just to go visit Egypt, just to learn about other things that you didn't really know about.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool. I mean, I'd go for a visit.
Yeah, so would I. If I had the money.
Right, yeah, same.
Yeah. And then if Mateo was here, he would go, "Oh, maybe I'll go," and then he'll try to sound like a common person by going, "Oh, but I picked the cheapest ticket." And it's like, you still spent thousands of dollars to get there. "Oh yeah, but I'm normal like the rest of you. I went on the cheapest one." It's like, the guy goes on holidays he travels to different countries a few times a year, and he's trying to act like he's one of the common folk. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, no problem. Our currency isn't doing so good, so it should be very cheap compared to your currency. $1 is 30 Egyptian. I know the UK currency isn't doing very good either. But who knows? Maybe the gel beans will visit. Veggie's like, "I didn't think it'd be so hot here. Didn't you learn your geography in school? Or were you too busy slacking out?"
Let's see. Let's see. Florida. Let's see. still not what I really wanted. Dang.
I always find that thing weird. Mark's like there the whole time, but he doesn't say anything. It's like if he wasn't there, that's fine. But the fact he's there and he doesn't speak, it's just it's something only Mark can explain.
Oh crap. Oh, okay. I think I know how to work that. Come on.
Don't have to look at that bloody walk.
Oh shit. That's kind of cool. Didn't, but that's okay. Just looking at certain stuff up, I couldn't find what I really wanted to look up, but whatever.
And what are you trying to look up?
Oh, I was trying to figure out the distance or miles from us to Egypt, and I can't word it right. I don't remember how to word it. I'm like, that's not working out. That's not working out. That's not what I want.
I would say it's a very long distance.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. I was just curious.
Okay, it looks like the only way to go is the difficult way, unfortunately. I was trying to avoid that way, but looks like I don't have a choice. Does anyone envy Mark's free time as much as what I do?
I think I would get bored too much, honestly.
See, I can always give myself stuff to do. Like I was telling the Paul, I've been teaching myself how to make like a game, you know. So I can always find something to do. But my mom's like, Owen, you have to get out and bloody work. And my mom tried to sell to me like, oh, you'll make friends, and then a lot of the ones in my work are not very nice, and most of the time on my own. So it's like, and then the thing she says now, it's like, well, you need to make a living. Oh, she's changed to that now. Damn it. What games do you usually stream, Gels? Anything new?
No, just the one I've been playing for a while now. That, you know, that one.
Yeah. Is it the
Oh, shit.
Minecraft-like one?
Oh, Wavetail. That's what it is. Wavetail.
Is that the
So
one
I've been
that...
streaming that quite a bit.
Is that the one what we were talking about 3D?
I think so, yeah. Yep. It's pretty good. I like it.
One of your free titles?
Can't remember if that one was free or not. I feel like I bought that one. But I can't remember now. They're still about 60 bucks. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
What's 60 bucks?
I did not click on it. The Forza games are still at $60.
Oh yeah. The price of those games too high. One of them's Forza 4 is only been out for a few years, and the price dropped to about $20-something, which is still too high.
Well, they're both 5 and 4 are both $60.
Well, they'll have another sale. Not many people are gonna buy it at that
Yeah.
price. I have so many games to play, I'm not really too fussed.
I got a lot of games too, but all the games that I have, I'm all stuck on them.
Yeah. I'm stuck on a few of them, but I still have ones that you see, I always claim games free every week on the Epic Store. So naturally I have a big collection to go through. Like, I don't even look at what the game is. If it's free, I'll claim it. It's probably my working class mentality, where you're taught if you see something that's free, grab it. That's the working class mentality in the UK. This game's supposed to be on normal difficulty and it's still as hard as nails. Mark was here go, would you like hard difficulty? I thought somebody had farted in my room. I see Casper's behind me there. He usually sits right behind my chair. So I had to be careful not to nip him because he sits right behind the chair. You know the way when you get up you have to push the chair back. So
Yeah.
I just had to be careful of him. He doesn't have the sense to move. So I think at the start of the stream he was having a nightmare because I could hear him like whining under the bed. So he must have been having a nightmare at the start. So if people who wish they had kids, all you have to do is get a dog. If they like children. That's true. Mark treated when Honey was alive, Mark treated Honey like a kid. What's in here? Did you burn your skin off, or are you just happy to see me? Doesn't even make sense.
What? Oh, what she said.
Yeah, it's trying to be clever.
Like what?
It's like if Subby was in this game, that's who she'd be, that nurse. That's over here. Oh shit. Oh, he's back to being a boss. Oh, you can switch characters, that's interesting. Don't know if you'll see because of the delay. Let's see here, hold on. Trying to find out where the next save point is.
Wow. Just laughing at something.
Oh no, I got some weird item.
Oh.
Don't know what it does. I don't know how to. Don't know how to get out. Oh, there. No. Oh. I don't know how to get out. Oh, that explains it. Alright, I think I'll end the stream here for tonight. Ran out of things to say, so it's probably a good time to end it.
Alrighty.
Alright, thanks for coming on, Jel.
Yeah, no problem.
You too, Paul. Thanks for being active in the comments. See you both later.
You have a wonderful night.
You too. Oh, and there's a message here in the
Alright.
chat here.
Oh.
Oh, it's just, it's nothing. Alright, thanks for watching. See you then.
Yep, you take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, Paul, see you later. I'll just play the outro.
I gotta call the plant and warn them!
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad with your palm